are you doing? I hope you're doing so great. Today we're going to start a new topic, simple past verb to be, was and were. Let's do it. So, do you remember the verb being present? I am, he is, she is, it is, in the singular form, right? But what about in past? For example, I am in present. In past, I was. He is, he was. She is, she was. It is, it was. Remember, singular form. Yo soy, yo estoy en presente, yo estaba. O yo fui en pasado. Simple past verb to be, the affirmative form, the grammar structure, subject plus verb be in past plus complement. Let's see some examples. I was at home yesterday. If you notice here, you have subject, I in this case, was, that is the verb in past, and also the complement, at home yesterday. Then my sister was at home yesterday. He was at home yesterday. My cat was next to the car. My cat refers to it, right, in this case. So my cat was next to the car. Nice. What about the negative form? Subject plus verb be in past plus not plus complement. Let's see some examples. I was not at home yesterday. Look, here you have the subject I was in past, right? That is the verb be in past, the word not, and also the complement. I was not at home yesterday. My sister was not here last year. He wasn't at the school last Friday. This is another way that you can say or write a negative sentence using the verb be in past, right? So, wasn't. That is the short form, right? And it means the same. Significa lo mismo, solo de una forma abreviada del verbo bien pasado con la palabra not. He wasn't at the school last Friday. My cat wasn't next to the car. Yes? Continue with the interrogative form. Verb be past plus subject plus complement plus question mark. Let's see some examples. Was my sister at home yesterday? If you notice here, you have first the verb being past, then the subject, the complement, and also the question mark. This is a yes/no question. So the answers will be yes, she was, or no, she was not. In this case, if it is affirmative, the word yes, then the subject and the verb being past. In this case, was. If it is negative, no, the subject, she, the verb being past, and also the word not. ¿Ok? Recuerden que si la respuesta es negativa, en este caso, solo agregan no, el sujeto, el verbo be en pasado, en este caso, was, y la palabra not. Si es afirmativa, yes, el sujeto y el verbo be en pasado. Okay, another example, was her cat on the sofa yesterday? The answer, yes, it was, or no, it wasn't. Then we have WH word questions. Who, when, which, why, etc. Right? So we have the WH word plus verb in past plus subject plus complement plus question mark. Example. Where was your sister yesterday? In this case, you have first the WH word. In this case, where. Also the verb in past. Also the subject and the complement. And don't forget the question mark. So, where was your sister yesterday? Remember that you have to answer completely. So, she was at home yesterday. So, the answer is complete, right? So here you have the subject, the verb be, the complement, etc., right? Then you have, who was on the sofa yesterday? My cat was on the sofa yesterday. Recuerden que estas son preguntas abiertas que tienen que contestarla de forma completa con sujeto, verbo y complemento. So, let's continue. Plural form, simple past, verb to be. We are in present, we were in past. You are, you were. They are, they were. Recuerden, esta es la forma plural. Entonces, el verbo be en presente es are, en la forma del plural. Y en pasado va a ser were. So, we are, we were. You are, you were. They are, they were. So, let's see. The affirmative form, subject plus verb being past plus complement. Example. We were at home yesterday. So here you have subject, verb being past. In this case, were, because you're talking about we, that is the plural form. Also the complement, and we were at home yesterday. My sister and I were at home yesterday. Another one, they were on the sofa yesterday. This is the affirmative one. The negative form, subject plus verb in past plus not plus complement. Example, we were not at home yesterday. My sister and her friend weren't here last year. You weren't at the school yesterday. So here you have first one, the subject in the first example. Then you have here the verb in past and also the word not. We were not at home yesterday. If we want to use the short form, my sister and her friend weren't. Okay, let's continue. Interrogative. Verb in past plus subject plus complement plus question mark. Examples. Were my sister and her friend at home yesterday? Yes, they were. No, they were not. Were you on the sofa yesterday? Yes, we were. No, we weren't. Then we have the WH word questions. WH word plus verb in past plus subject plus complement plus question mark. Examples. Where were your sister and her friend yesterday? They were at home yesterday. Why were you angry yesterday? We were angry yesterday because our mother turned off the TV. Nice. So, here we have other examples. Was, were, to be, right? The past tense. The affirmative, I was happy, she was hungry, she was a nurse, it was big. That is the singular form, right? In negative, I wasn't sad, or he wasn't thirsty, she wasn't a teacher, it wasn't small, right? Also, you can use was not, remember. And the plural form, we were early, you were at school, they were quiet. Negative, we weren't late, you weren't at home, They weren't noisy. Remember also you can use were not, right? And the question, affirmative sentence, first subject, then the verb in past, and the complement. They were happy. If you want to write down the same sentence into a just no question, you have to write first the verb be and then the subject. Were they happy? And also the question mark. Also, if you have she was rich, if you want to write it down as a just no question, was she rich? And also you have the answers, right? Yes, she was, or no, she wasn't. So also you have why was he angry? Where were you yesterday? When was she nervous? Who were those people, right? So exercise 1. Here you have an exercise. Filling was or were into the gaps. If there is a dash, use the negation, wasn't or weren't. So you're going to use was or were, and if you have this, you're going to use the negative form. Depends of the subject, right? Este es el ejercicio, chicos. Recuerden que si tienen el signo menos, la oración va a ser en negativa y van a utilizar el verbo be negativo de acuerdo al sujeto que ustedes tengan. ¿Ok? So guys, that's all for today. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.